y'all don't really know what's been going on. Got her degree. I'm starting another business, Bachelor's of Science in Public Relations. But the minute I'm going through something, it's crickets. I'm gonna give y'all the tea. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those that are new here, my name is India. So nice to meet you. For those that are returning, so good to see you again. My apologies. I know it's been a minute. I'm so sorry, y'all. Like, I literally say I'm gonna be consistent and I say I'm gonna upload every week and then I disappear. But we are turning over a new leaf right now, starting now. So I'm gonna apologize in advance. I don't know if I did something to my lens or if I mistakenly pressed a button on my camera, but it's been really like blurry in some areas. It was really bad on autofocus, so I had to switch it to manual focus. So I don't know if that's gonna adjust like how well. I don't know, y'all. My bad. Fingers crossed I can get it fixed because I have plans for I have plans of content that I gotta get out, so I don't got time for all of this. But yeah. So today's video is going to be a life update. I feel like it's been a minute. I think the last video I uploaded was my travel vlog. Make sure y'all check that out. But y'all don't really know what's been going on. So I'm gonna give y'all the tea. I'm gonna give y'all the scoop. So first things first, I did a thing. Y'all wanna know what it is? Your girl got her degree. She graduated. I am a FAMU alumna, Bachelor's of Science in Public Relations. Now, this is not my degree. FAMU still has to send me my degree. They said we should get it in July, and it's currently June 30th. So hopefully I'll be getting her in the mail soon. But I already got my little, you know, she gonna be hung up on the wall because we did a lot to get this. Yeah, so I graduated, y'all, and I have my stole here. I'll probably just read what it says because I don't know if it's gonna focus, but this side says my name, class of 2024, Bachelor's of Science in Public Relations, and this side says PR Bay is now done with the BS. There was so much BS that took place, but that's honestly a video in itself. So if y'all want to know the BS that took place, leave a comment and maybe I'll make a story time. FAMU, and then it says degreed in 3, loan free, debt free. And honestly, y'all, by the grace of God is how I did it. By the grace of God. Definitely blessed and highly favored, amen. But I would definitely make a video, an updated video, just talking about finances, scholarships, how I paid for school. Because for those of you that don't know, after my first year, when I changed my major from business to public relations, I lost all my scholarships. I had zero money, and by the grace of God, ever since then I've been able to pay my tuition, fees, all that stuff through scholarships. So I would definitely make an updated video just from the perspective of being a graduate now and going through that experience, because the first video I made was like before I came to college, scholarships that I was applying to. So stay tuned for that. I'll try and make that as soon as I can. But yeah, y'all, your girl graduated. I also recorded a vlog for that. So I left my SD card in Tallahassee, and I ain't been in Tallahassee in a couple months. So it's really whenever I go back to Tallahassee, get that SD card, and then start editing the video. But I'm hoping that'll be this month. So stay tuned because I got behind the scenes footage of my 2 grad shoots, and then I also did a day vlog of graduation day. So I will put all that stuff together and create a graduation vlog. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Next, I'm about to move out of Tallahassee, y'all, and honestly, I'm so ready to fully close that chapter. The crazy thing is I actually recorded this video as of now like 8 times, And when I was recording it, I took like a month break in between, so I'm just now like recording it again, but it's like my 5th time recording it today. But when I was recording it before, I was going in detail on like my mental health and wellness during my final year, and I was getting really emotional because I don't think I came to terms with how traumatic my final year at FAMU was for me. And so just sitting down and talking through that, I was getting emotional like every single time. So this video was literally supposed to get posted like right after I graduated, but here we are. So I'm definitely not going in detail on what happened because I just realized I have not fully healed from everything I went through that year. So, which was literally a couple months ago, but I haven't fully healed from it. So I'm not even gonna open that wound up, but I do wanna speak on the fact that my final year was definitely the hardest for me. And it's not even because I took 10 classes to graduate. That again is a whole story in itself and a part of the BS. Yes, I took 10 classes. The average is maybe like 4 to 6. I was advised against it by a whole bunch of people. It's not something that's common. I'm probably the only person that's ever done it. A lot of people were telling me, India, I don't want you to get halfway through and you're stressed out or this, that, and the third. It's never been done. I don't know if you're gonna be able to handle all this. I handled it. I graduated summa cum laude with a 3.96 GPA. It's possible, and they're gonna say it's impossible until it's actually done, so you just gotta get it done. But of course, I'm gonna provide videos with advice so you guys don't get to the place where I was at to have to do that. But just know, piece of advice, you're the only person that's gonna ride for you as like, how do I wanna say it? Nobody's gonna ride as hard for you as you. So you really gotta fight for yourself, especially your senior year, because people are just gonna keep throwing stuff out there that's gonna like keep delaying your graduation. And for me, that wasn't an option. Like people were saying, oh, you're not gonna graduate until December. Oh, it's not looking like it's gonna happen until summer. And they were trying to play the fact that I was gonna graduate early anyway, graduate in 3 years because I took dual enrollment classes. But if I came in with 30 credits, that means I'm supposed to be graduating spring 2024, not spring 2025, not spring or December 2024, spring. So I did what I had to do to graduate, and I definitely advise all of you. They're gonna say it's impossible. They're gonna say, oh, there's no other way. If I could tell y'all how many times somebody told me, oh, I'm sorry, there's nothing else we can do. Baby, I found a way. Find your own way, okay? Yeah. But let me not get off track. I wrote on this notebook so I don't get off track. But, see, I forgot what I was talking about. I think I was talking about like my mental health and wellness. Yeah, my senior year was definitely the hardest. And I think a lot of it was attributed to the fact that I was mentally checked out from FAMU, mentally checked out from Tallahassee, to the point where I don't know if I want to go as far as to say that I was depressed, but I definitely had my days. And I could definitely tell that I was in a funk every time I was in Tallahassee, to the point where I would go home to Atlanta and be living my best life, be somewhere in Midtown, somewhere at Atlantic Station, Underground, Ponce, Little 5 Points, living my best life, having the time of my life, without the stress of Tallahassee FAMU classes. But every time I would come back, I would get in a funk where I don't want to go anywhere. I'm not being productive. Like it was really, really, like, it was seriously bad. I would have breakdowns, all that stuff. It was terrible. And even when, cause I was going through stuff like all year, essentially. But I think what really hurt was the fact that I'm looked at as the girl that always has her stuff together. She be on her P's and Q's. She got a business, this, that, and the third. People are coming to me for advice. People are coming to me for comfort and support, trauma dumping on me. But the minute I'm going through something, it's crickets. I could count on one hand, and really, I'm not even gonna get too deep in that, but I can count on one hand like how many friends would consistently check in on me in terms of like, hey India, how are you doing? How was your day? Like, how is your mental health? How are you like actually checking on my well-being? Shout out to them, love y'all deeply. But I think that also hurt. So it got to a point where I started distancing myself from everybody. Literally everybody, even people that were there for me. I needed my space because there was just a lot happening and I just needed time to process everything. But I will say, going to the gym and kind of focusing on my health is kind of what was my saving grace in terms of having an outlet to, and I feel like I'm already like, I can hear my voice, you know, getting a little cracky. But y'all, my gym in Tallahassee, saving grace. Me getting into juicing, me focusing on like I don't know, I just love like thinking of new recipes and meal prep and all that stuff. I feel like that was really my avenue in terms of self-care, because I'm not really, I journal, but it don't really do nothing for me. Like it makes no difference for me to journal. It's just me writing. Like it doesn't really do anything for me, and therapy, it's never worked for me. So that, yeah. So I feel like the gym, like I'm having a bad day, I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna lift till I can't lift no more. I'm gonna hit a PR and then I'm gonna get on a treadmill and I'm gonna run till I can't run no more. Like that's my jam. So yeah, y'all, that was just like a recap of like, yeah, my mental health was shot. And the crazy thing is, a lot of people think it has to do with the fact that I was taking 10 classes. Oh baby, the schoolwork was getting done with no complaints. I was never stressed about my 10 classes. It was literally a matter of, I cannot be in Tallahassee anymore. And I know I got to the same point that I got to when I was a senior in high school, where I just outgrew my environment. When I was in high school and I was a senior, everything that I was tied to my positions. It was, oh, the 4.0 girl, the volleyball captain, the president of senior class, president of the Black Student Union, the member of the superintendent's council. Like everything was tied to what I was doing at school, and I felt suffocated, which is why I decided to leave and go to school in Florida. Same thing happened where I felt like everything was tied to FAMU, my leadership positions, being a student. Like it was becoming too much. And so I feel like everybody will kind of, I don't want to say everybody's gonna get to that place, but like when you're getting near the end of your time as a college student, you may still want your fun, but you're ready to get out of there. That senioritis is no joke. You're ready to get out of there. All of the social events feel the same. You're sick of partying because you're partying with 18-year-olds. And it's like, yeah, that's 3-year difference, but it's like, what am I going, like, why? The parties, like, it was set Fridays, the same thing, same people, it's hot outside, doing the same stuff, same routine every single week. It just got tired. Like, my type of fun is, let's go to the city and do something that we ain't never did. Like, I was going horseback riding, like, that's what I want to do. Not go to Potbellies, Bajas, all that stuff. So yeah, senior year, I was inside because I was sick of it. So yeah, enough of that. I feel like honestly that could be a whole story time in itself as well. But now I'm doing so amazing. Like I caught a flight 3 days after I graduated, and ever since I got on that plane, life has literally just been amazing. Like life has been up. And I have not been, and the crazy part, I have not been back to Tallahassee since. I have not been back to Tallahassee since then. So yeah, life has been really, really good. Dipping back into school, I managed a campaign. Shout out to Lauren and DK. They're the current SGA president and vice president for the 2024-2025 academic year. I was their campaign manager. That was a whole process in itself, or a whole journey, I guess I should say, in itself. I'm gonna create a video about that whole process because I did actually vlog that entire journey, but I think I definitely want to create some sort of video speaking on campaigns from the perspective of a campaign manager as well as from the perspective of a candidate, because I have been both. I ran a campaign the end of my freshman year and served as the sophomore class vice president during my second year, and then of course I managed this campaign. So just seeing both sides, and then also the difference between running a school-wide campaign and running a campus-wide campaign, because there is a huge difference. So I'm definitely gonna put those videos out there because I know there's a lot of you guys that want to run a campaign or are interested in holding some sort of position, whether SGA or Royal Court, but you don't know where to start. And then for campaign managers, just trying to make sure that you guys are being as efficient as possible so that everything is running smoothly, because you are the backbone to every campaign and there is no campaign without you. So be on the lookout for those videos. I definitely will be uploading them. But yeah, y'all, campaign season was, all I'm gonna say is the 2024 campaign season was one for the books, and it was a lot of crisis management. But the good thing is that that's what I majored in. That's PR. So this was literally like the perfect experience for me to have, especially as I was ending my college career, because I was able to put together everything that I've done across these 3 years, 2 years being a journalism student or a PR student, and kind of put everything together and see things unfold in real life. But yeah, that was definitely quite a journey. But if I could do it again, I definitely would, because I live for that. Like, that's why I majored in PR. But next, moving on to work. So I know a lot of y'all are like, okay, India, you graduated. What are you doing now? Because it looks like you're still in your house. You're my business. Don't be my business. But yes, I am. I moved back home, and I moved back home intentionally because I had the plan before I even graduated. I knew I was graduating a year early, so my plan was to go back home for that 4th year. That would have been my senior year had I graduated in 4 years instead of 3. Use this year to stack my money up, and then when I'm ready and find a place that I like, then I will move out. Me personally, I plan to purchase and buy and not rent, because I just don't like the idea of just throwing rent out there when it's not collecting and going towards something. So I'm hoping to, you know, move out, get a condo, more than likely a condo, because I feel like I want a house when I settle down. But we'll see where, you know, life takes me. But yeah, so my goal is to stay home for a year, stack up a year's worth of however much I decide to save. Because when I do move out, I have a standard, and that standard, you see how I'm like, I can't just live anywhere, and I don't want to be living paycheck to paycheck when I could have just stayed at home for a year and stacked up. It's definitely been a transition going from having my own apartment to being back under a household, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make if it means that I can make my big girl purchase the way I want to, and following that big girl purchase, I can live comfortably within that standard and within my means without the worry of, oh, how am I gonna keep my lights on, or I don't got money for groceries. Like, I don't want to struggle when I could have just stayed home for a year, stacked my money up, and been in a better position, if that makes sense. So moving along, I am working in brand management and digital communications with the company that I interned with for the past 2 years. I absolutely love it. I work remotely full-time. It's been an absolutely amazing experience. I love what I do. A lot of what I do is closely related to like PR agency work. So I do a lot of work with our PR agencies for the brands that I work on. And a lot of it is like influencer management, campaign management in terms of creative direction, social media campaigns, social media management, social listening, things of that nature. Anything having to do with like the creative side of marketing and communications, that's kind of where I come in. Email marketing, SMS marketing, things of that nature is what I do. And I absolutely love it. I definitely am going to be doing some work from home vlogs to show you guys like what do I do with my days, how do I segment my days, what does it look like working from home, and how I stay organized and how I stay productive, because it's so easy to just take 2 steps and get in your bed. So I will definitely be making videos just showcasing my life working from home. So yeah, there's that. Also, if you have any questions on interviewing, getting an internship, getting a job, be sure to check out my internship and interviewing video. I'm probably gonna make another one speaking specifically to full-time positions post-grad, because there is a difference between getting a real job and having an internship. So I'll probably make another video with some resources and things of that nature for full-time positions and some advice. But definitely check that video out if you have any questions about interviewing or how to get internships. Also, be sure to check out my Cincinnati vlog. That was the trip that I took 2 days after I graduated. It was a work trip, had an amazing time. So yeah, take a look at that video. Next, Synai Symone. So one of the things that I realized when I was in Tallahassee was that I was really getting away from what brings me joy in life, and y'all know Symone is what brings me joy. I wasn't being consistent on social media. I wasn't posting. I wasn't engaging. My website was outdated. Like, I just wasn't, I was really, I don't want to say I was lazy, but I was unmotivated, and my productivity levels plummeted when I was in Tallahassee. And I feel like I've finally gotten back to a space where I'm able to do what I love, which is run Symone. So I've been consistent on social media. I redid my website. It's just been, I'm doing pop-up shops. Like, life is just great. In terms of Symone, for those of you that don't know, I started this brand when I was 14 years old. It's a hair care brand. I have eczema, sensitive skin, so a lot of the products would like break me out. So I had to end up like making my own products, which is where Symone was born. And so I've had this business for 3 years. So proud to say that I'm still up and running, because I'll make another video on entrepreneurship. But y'all, entrepreneurship is not easy. There have been so many times where I've wanted to give up, because a lot of people see what you put on Instagram. And I mean, I put the reality on Instagram, but it's like they'll see you saying, oh, this product is sold out, or they'll see you doing a partnership or a pop-up shop and be like, oh, she got money, or oh, her business is doing great. Every day is not like that. Like, there have been times where I've gone weeks, days, months without a single sale. It's definitely not as lavish full as it may seem on social media. And the only thing that has kept me motivated has been when I take my braids out and I wash my hair and I'm like, oh damn, like, India, your product is good, like, girl. Or when somebody might leave a review on my website, or someone will text me saying, India, I just used your oil and girl, like, this shit is good. Like, that's what keeps me going, is using my products, seeing how my products have impacted other people, and just realizing that this is what I love and this is what I want to do, and I'm willing to struggle, and I'm willing to fight through the hardships to, you know, keep my brain afloat and to keep going. But yeah, y'all, entrepreneurship is not easy. Not easy at all, but Symone is here to stay, and that is on period. So yeah, y'all, I've been getting back to my roots with Symone, and I honestly haven't felt any better. Like, I really feel good about where Symone is, how it's going, how it's growing. Make sure y'all follow on Instagram. Make sure y'all check out the new website. And when you need your hair care product re-up, go to SynaiSymone.com, because why would you shop for hair products in the beauty supply store when you know somebody that makes their own products? Like, check it out. You won't be disappointed. Okay. Next. Oh, I'm doing a pop-up shop at Mania Fashion Show in Atlanta on July 28th. Make sure y'all pull up. Pull up. There's nowhere else to be. I'm actually the head social media and marketing coordinator for it, so it's gonna be a good time. So make sure you're there. Be there or hear about it, because you will definitely hear about it. So yeah, there's that. Next, I'm starting another business. It's actually launching really soon, but I'm not gonna tell you guys when it's launching, nor am I gonna tell you what it is, because you need to stay tuned. So yeah, I got another LLC, 2 LLCs at 21. Not too bad, not too bad. So yeah, new business on the way. It's dropping soon, so stay tuned. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Next, I'm going to Europe in 3 days. I'm so excited. Not telling you what countries I'm going to, because you need to watch my Europe vlog when it drops to know. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, I'm going to Europe, 2 countries, 7 days, and I'm so excited. This is my first time going out the country, and I feel like I was really inspired when I got on that plane 2 days after graduation. It made me realize, like, girl, you're 21, you just graduated with your degree a year early, you don't got no debt. If you don't get out of here, like, girl, you better travel the world before you got kids and a husband. Like, So that's what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm very excited. It's my first time out the country. I wanted my first time out the country to be like Africa or the Caribbean. Well, probably the Caribbean first, then Africa, but it's go big or go home. Maybe we'll do somewhere in the Caribbean or Africa or somewhere. We'll do that real soon. But yeah, stay on the lookout for that. Very excited. And the last piece that I wanted to talk about, because we about at 30 minutes, is I'm really, like I told y'all, I'm getting back to my roots. I'm really ready to get back into content creation. Like, I feel like had I kept being consistent and posting videos on my YouTube channel, like while I was at FAMU, my channel will probably be like 5 times, 10 times where it's at right now. But that's besides the point, because I'm gonna start right now being consistent. And I definitely wanted to let you guys know I'm still going to make content that you all like, but I'm also going to be throwing in content that I actually want to produce, because I never saw my channel going in the direction of me posting vlogs for FAMU and posting like college advice videos. That's not really what I wanted to do for real, but I recognize that there is a need for that information, and there's a lot of stuff that I've learned along my journey being a college student that I would hope to spread knowledge to where you all don't have to go through those same things, or something that I like with scholarships, I can pass that information on so that you all can take advantage of it and maximize your potential and maximize your opportunities within college. So I'm definitely going to continue making videos where I'm kind of helping you guys along your college journeys, professional journeys. But I'm also gonna throw in some content that I want to throw in. So be on the lookout for like day in the life videos, more entrepreneurship vlogs, because that's really where my heart is. And also I'm gonna be showcasing my health and wellness journey, because that's something that I've been taking serious lately in terms of what I'm eating, me working out. I go to the gym 5 days a week. I like to juice. I love juicing actually. I love recipes and things of that nature, so I definitely want to share that with you guys. So be on the lookout for that type of content. And then, you know, I'll throw in like videos for like resumes or scholarships or campaigns, things of that nature. So I'm hoping to post twice a week. And you're probably like, girl, you couldn't even post once a week and keep it consistent. Let's speak positively. We're speaking it into existence. You should have another video by Thursday. But yeah, y'all, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I like to ramble, but I hope y'all are caught up, and be on the lookout for some new videos. I've been recording. I honestly have so many videos and so much content that just isn't edited, so definitely be on the lookout. The content is there, I just gotta edit it. But I have some vlogs coming up that are very exciting, so stay tuned. And again, y'all know, if you need anything, DM me on Instagram, leave a comment, and I will get back to you. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for more, because there will be more. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Hold up.